Hi, everybody. Welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi, and today I'm here to talk about changing your mindset instead of changing your environment, and once again, how to look at the cup half full instead of half empty. Well, you know what? I do want to visit the continent of Africa one day because that's where I'm from, of course, but I really don't even know about living there because I feel like that it would just be the same problems, just a different place and different language, but it will ultimately be the same problems. I have to do the internal work for myself. I have to really center myself. I can't even go over there right now anyway because I'm not in the right mind frame. Plus, I don't have the money right now either. But I'm just saying it's nice to live in a different country, but please don't think that the people are going to be any different from where you came from. They're going to be the exact same way. Like I always give the comparison of when I was living in Los Angeles and how the only reason why I really had a better time in LA is because I wanted to be there. That was my dream ever since I had been very young to go to LA. I was really the California type dreaming person. I was really California dreaming, and it was a nice experience. But once again, it was. I did kind of know anyway what I was getting into because I started to really know. It's I already knew that I was probably gonna meet bad people. Well, of course, you're gonna meet bad people everywhere you go. But I kind of knew that the people wouldn't be that much different anyway when I decided to actually move there. And I kind of like accepted it in my mind instead of being in denial. I used to be in denial that people in California were just like were different from people in Texas. No, it was more so the attitude switch up, the mindset that I had that made it easier. Now, the reason why I don't stay in California right now is because it's not very affordable and the homeless crisis is like out of hand. They all on the beaches and stuff with tents. It's crazy. And I'm really not, California is nice, but I didn't seen it for so many years that I'm a little bored. It's still beautiful, but even though I haven't been there in years, I'm still bored with LA and California. I want to go somewhere new. I want to visit somewhere new soon, like Africa, okay? Or maybe a Caribbean country or something like that. But I don't think I necessarily want to move to Africa or anywhere else outside the United States. Now, would I like to be around a lot of my people in an upscale neighborhood? Yeah. Or just a mixture of people, period. But I'm not going to try to get into race or nothing. But my thing is that you'll just basically meet the same type of people everywhere you go. People who want to control you, people who want you to live in fear and worry, and they want to tell you what to do. You're going to meet these type of people in every group. It doesn't matter what country you move to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what country I move to in Africa itself. It doesn't matter. That's my karma. I attract certain type of people, and I'm gonna be honest. I attract people who I don't like. I never really attract people that I like. I don't. I really don't. So, I've never had a friend, and I don't expect to ever really get friends. So, that's not important to me. And we already know about the other things and stuff like that. I don't care about that either. I mean, peace is my main priority right now. Being centered. That's what you should focus on, changing your mindset and practicing coping skills and mindful thinking and paying attention to how you treat people, and because it'll ultimately come back to you. Okay? So you got to be careful with how you treat people. I know we don't always, you know, do treat people how we want to be treated, but we got to really put effort into that as a society in this world. Yeah, so there is somebody. There's somebody over here yelling, and see, you will see stuff like that everywhere you go. It's just distractions and stuff like that. But I'm outside, so I can't tell them what to say out loud and outside. This is outside, but because I'm talking. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter where you go in this world, your karma will follow you everywhere you go. Matter of fact, them same spirits that you knew where you were, if it's your karma, they're going to follow. That same type of spirit is going to follow you wherever you go around the world. But it's up to you to change your karma and use prayer and mindfulness and practicing self-control and having enough emotional intelligence to deal with those type of people, because it's a lot of people. Even though we all over the world, it's hard all over the world. In America, it's like becoming, it seems almost like a third world country almost in a lot of ways. But even though a lot of people are struggling, they still want to put burdens on other people. They still don't realize that giving another person, lighting another way for somebody, or lighting the way for another person, could lighten their own way too. They don't get that, and they don't get that across the globe. That's why people are always at war and fighting. If you light a candle for somebody else, you're lighting one for yourself. And that's what my mom tells me too all the time. And I just know in my soul, in my mind, and intuitively, it's not going to be different if I move to Africa. If I move anywhere, it's not going to be really different. It's about my mindset. And before I could ever think about moving somewhere else, I have to change my own mindset. Because another thing too, they got more strict rules in like Africa and other countries that they just not going to put up with in those countries. And I have a mental illness, so I would have to get my mind straight anyway. I would have to do that. I would have to really work hard here while I'm here. If I even wanted to move there, even visiting, I would have to get my mind frame right. So I'm just talking. It's nice. I love seeing videos of people who are black expats and just expats in general, traveling. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My camera actually got too full. My camera roll got too full, so I'm back. Yeah, I'm in a different location right now. But basically what I was talking about in the video earlier is that it really doesn't matter where you go, you're gonna see and meet the same type of people regardless. They might have a different face, they may even be a different race, but it will be the same shit. The same shit. Trust me, I've been running for years away from my adversaries. I've been running for years from people that are just fucked up. So you could either make the best out of your current situation or just go into another one that's the same. But either one requires you to change your mindset if you want to make it work. I'll just say that. So if you do decide to move somewhere else, in America or outside this country, make sure you're going there not mainly for the people, okay? Make sure you're really there because you genuinely want to be in that country or that state and it's enjoyable. Don't move to a city or a state or a country because of the people, because people are the same. I just got done watching a video earlier of this one YouTuber, and he moved across the country to another country. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm not going to tell you where they went. But he even said that people still carrying bad attitudes like they did in the United States. Where he's at. It seemed like he finally came to, because for a long time he was speaking highly about that place, but the honeymoon phase, I guess, wore off, just like it happened with me in Los Angeles. It wore off, and I started to really see that no, the people didn't change. It's just that my mindset changed, but I'm still, the same problems that I have to change I have to change my karma and, you know, learn how to manage my emotions and stuff and don't expect too much out of people anymore. So basically, this is my video. I'm going to have to cut it short, but I hope you like it. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell if you like, comment, and I will see y'all in another video, my lotus flowers. And I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will too. And I will see y'all in another one. Peace. I'm out. Bye-bye.